Good morning. Hello. I have returned. How you guys doing? Oh, goodness. Let's go. Goodness. Subscribe to earn drops. Crunchyroll. What is this? Dismiss. How you guys doing? Good morning. It's game development time.
Hello.
Let's make gamer.
Thank you,
no.
Mickey66 for 5,000
No.
bits.
Just kidding.
Thank you, Ify. My man. There you go. Brrr, yeah, brrr. Let's go! Woo! Still sick, Dad? Yeah. I have Camille tea in English.
Make a good game and
Coffee
don't
with
market
butter and salt.
The money will come to
All
you.
warm. And I have my number one weapon, Tempo. Taschentücher. Let's go! And the headache is gone. Yes! Woo! Finally. That was annoying. So let's hope it doesn't return, right? We gotta be chill. Like this level. Zoe meds working? No, actually, I wanted to take Zoe's meds, but my wife forbid me. Zoe has like a whatever that's called, right, for the nose, and it's supposed to clear the nose, and then hopefully the pressure on the ears is gone. And I was like, can't I use at least one? And my wife's like, no, that's for babies. So yeah, no, not a cocaine shot, not cocaina. Guys, I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads, and then we don't have ads for an hour. How does that sound? Sounds like a deal. Why does this dude cough? Baby's immune system works fine. Yeah. So I have done a little bit of coding off stream. Fixed a little bit of like freeze up animation stuff. I'm essentially done with this, but I want to build a weather system today. Since I started on this yesterday, also, yeah, I just find this interesting because this weather system, like you can see here, I take damage from the whatever that's called, right? Slowly dying. And yeah, I think it's cool. It looks awesome. I changed the visuals a little bit too. But yeah, I'm very happy about this. Looks really good. Today will be a good day. Yes, Mr. Athano, exactly. How many years have you played Ion? 2 years or something? Like, I played the first Ion, if that makes sense. Oh shit. Of course. Of course. Oh. What was I gonna say, guys? What was I gonna say? Guys, what was I gonna say? Huh? Huh? What was I gonna say? God damn it. Oh yeah, I want, no, not free TTS, what you talking about? I want to build a weather system, and I thought about adding in some sort of, you saw this, right? The dialogue here, brr, so cold, I can barely move. I thought about adding in an icon here that shows in how many seconds, or like another icon that shows wind, I don't know, at the top here, that warns us about the incoming flash freeze or something. It's actually, now that I think about it, it's exactly like in StarCraft. Have you guys remembered, how many of you have played this? The flash freeze? Flash freeze in StarCraft. Images. This one here, like that mission. How many of you played StarCraft? You cannot move sometimes. Where is it? Like, is that all the screenshots you have? Ah, there we go. Oh, terrible screenshot. Holy moly, what's going on here? There's no screenshots at all? It's actually a really cool mechanic. You get frozen every once in a while for a long period of time and you can move. And then some of your units can become immune to freeze. Oh, good game. Yeah, good game, right? Which base resolution are you using? 640. If that tells you, and then 360. Anything to not release the demo? No, the thing is, bro, I could release the demo again. That's no problem. But the thing is, I want to do it right this time. I want to set up a trailer as well. What if I have a 320 by 180 monitor? Everything will be divided by half. And you will barely do anything. See anything. Clouds? Anyways, so I need to build a weather system today, and I thought it would be cool if we started with this. How can we build a weather system? What can we do to make one? Essentially, I'm doing all of this with button presses right now. All I need to do really is... I just need to change the speed at which the wind flows. So speed will be wind. And... yeah. I just need to change something. It's not really difficult to do. I'm just wondering what would be the best thing to do. Because a level, the length of a level is determined by... I can make it time-based. Is that boring though? I remember in StarCraft 2, the flash freeze was time-based too. So basically, you would have to... which ID? Oh, I use Visual Studio Code. Sorry, I missed that. This was time-based, and so you could only act in like 2 minutes, and then after that, it would flash freeze again. And so I could do the same thing for these levels, where every 2 minutes, it shows up this... and then it... What I remember from the hentai game that I played, though, is that they had it scripted to a T. So they would script when the flash freeze or when, you know, a weather effect would happen in conjunction with the waves. And so for there, it felt more natural because at certain spots, at certain events in the game, you would get a freeze. Or you would get a, for example, a sandstorm is what they used, if I remember correctly. And a sandstorm would decrease your vision a lot. So you only had like, let's say 10% vision of what you originally had. And so during that time, you could barely attack or see anything. Hentai defense game. Yeah, it was a good game, man. Like I'm telling you guys, it was a really good tower defense game. It doesn't matter if it's hentai game or not. Tower defense game is tower defense game. Oh, was that hot. Goodness. And so I can script it too, but I think it would be a little bit too difficult for now. I could script it to the tick, if that makes sense. I can make it so that, oh, in 2 seconds into the level, I'm gonna do a weather effect that's this long. And then the freeze will be that long too. So I think what we need is first a structure that gives us a weather effect, I guess. Maybe a type? I've been slacking. I hurt myself using a new exercise device in April for sit-ups and back raises. Then hurt my hands as well playing golf, so I could not do much. And ever since I've been doing a fraction of what I was doing beforehand. You know, if you're asking me, the only thing that you need is a long bar, some weights on the bar, and then a push-up thing to hold the bar. You could do deadlifts, you can do squats with the bar on your like shoulders. You can do whatever that's called, bench press. You can do anything with just the bar. And all of the other exercises, the only thing that you might not be able to do is pull-ups, but you can do pull-ups using a door frame. So I think the cheapest gym equipment is just, you know, a seat where you can, like a pull-up bar seat or whatever that's called. I don't know what these things are called. Then a pull-up bar, weights for the bar, and you have yourself something for your entire life. Yeah, dumbbells go as well, dumbbells work as well, but usually you can't load them so much and you want to have a bar to grip it better. But dumbbells can work as well, yes. Dumbbells are not as sperrig in English. Let's go. Hey, Shade11, good morning. And Uma Bombier, good morning as well. Hello, Cakez. Hello, man.
Hi.
Hey, Sturdy Post, my man, good morning. Feels odd that I don't have any messages on YouTube. How are you guys doing on YouTube? Yeah, sorry, I didn't get any. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Jonathan, guten Tag. Geht's dir besser? Yes, yes. Thanks for asking, Jonathan. I appreciate it. The enemy looks like a gigachat. Yeah, he is a gigachat, indeed. Ulas, Psynek, and Reda. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing good. Cakez, what is that hentai game you're talking about? Can you explain, please? It's called Millennium War Aegis. You can Google it yourself. It's a tower defense game where your heroes can take damage. Where have I seen that before, huh? Before I begin though, like, okay, well, we can figure out the data, right? It's already all over the place, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm getting better at sorting my thoughts out, right? A weather effect, I feel like, has stats that you can predefine. Why does it need stats? Or at least, yeah, stats. Like, I need to redesign this anyways. It's a long structure. But let's say it has stats, and then it has a float duration. And I feel like a float start time. There it is. And so I think that would be, that's all we need. Direction. Oh, you mean direction in terms of where the wind flows? I think what I will do for now is have maybe an enum. Weather effect type. And then have different weather effects that I program in programmatically. So enum weather effect type would be like a weather effect. What is it called here? Flash freeze? Let's call it flash freeze. And then weather effect, I don't know, something wind. There could be many more, right? And then we have the type, but then I have to, I don't like it because like the thing is, depending on the weather effect, I want to do a fog particle emitter. Maybe sometimes I don't want to emit snowy particles. Like this is the snowflakes, right? So let's call it snowflakes. Now I have snowflakes. I have, I have snowflakes, yes. I have fog. And then on top of that, the blow direction changes. I feel like all of this should be done using a switch case statement. You currently have 86 snowflakes in chat. Yeah, sounds about right. True, yeah. How's it been developing your own engine and shipping for multiple platforms? The multiple platforms part is actually quite simple because I just ship to Windows. And if the game is successful on Windows, Some people will use Proton or Wine, whatever they use on Mac, to play the game on Linux and Mac. And the overwhelming majority from myself will come through Windows. And so that is, I don't even have a question. Like, I just develop for Windows. That's it. Mac, yeah, there will be some people with Mac. Like, I've already had questions. Will you support Mac? Oh, Dedane. Dedane, do I say that correctly? Thank you very much for following, man. Why do you not use Vulkan? Because I used Vulkan and I hated it. And when I started, SDL3 wasn't out, and I used the starting point as a place to learn. And so I decided to learn a graphics library and to do everything from scratch, so I learned the most. Now I'm past that point. Now I just want to make games. If I were to make a game right now, starting with, let's say I were to use C++, then I would test out SDL3 and Raylib and decide between the two, probably. Because I don't think you need to make a game completely from scratch. I just don't see... I still don't see the advantage, let's say that. I know a lot of technical stuff now. I know Windows libraries, but what for? And maybe I have missed the point, or lost the point along the way. But yeah. Cakez, amazing idea. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Shady Lim. I appreciate that, bro. Ah, yeah. Maybe Superku can answer this question, because Superku, are you making your game from scratch as well? Your tower defense game, your 3D tower defense game that looks amazing, by the way, which is awesome, and I can't wait to play it, but it's not out yet, and I can't wait! Are you making your game entirely from scratch? And if you do, what would you say to making a game from scratch versus making a game in Raylib, for example? Are you using OpenGL? I used to use OpenGL, yes, but now I'm using DirectX. Nice, Daddy. Rewrite in Rust. No, I don't want to rewrite anything in any language, man. I just want to make my game, bruh. Okay? Hello, it's a collector of stuff, by the way. Hope you're doing good. Shade11, you gotta repeat your message. No, okay, fine. Amazing, amazing idea. Let's see. Cakez, this gave me an idea. A snowball enemy that gets stronger the longer it rolls on the path, which has to be dealt with early. Cakez, will the snowmans have those banelings, but as a giant snowballs rolling towards the... Oh my god, that's even better! Oh my god, you guys, you both are like a baneling that rolls, but it gets bigger the longer it rolls. I don't know how I would do that, other than just scaling the sprite, but that would be funny as hell, man. Holy. I would either use an engine or make everything myself. People can do whatever they want, but I prefer doing my own rendering and my own everything. I despise learning other people's libraries and debugging them. Okay, so that's a fine approach to have. What I get that. So like that's a personal preference, right? But what would you say are the advantages of doing everything yourself and the disadvantages? You can just list one or two, but I would want to know from you too. Okay, let me write that down. It's actually really cool, really good idea, man. Thank you, appreciate that. So really good idea, man. Awesome. Aizen Riss and Mr. Shady11. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Snow maps. I'm gonna shorten this a bit. Snow maps, banelinks, snowballs, comma, bigger, get stronger the longer they roll. That get stronger the longer they roll. It rolls. They roll. Good idea. This is the essence of what you guys said. get stronger, bigger, bigger, stronger. It doesn't really matter, but we can do bigger, yeah, of course, if you want. Cakez, what about a snowman that is throwing his head at Tangies? Snowman's accessories could be different attacks. Hello, Diamond. Hope you're doing good. But it's super Cakez. I think the biggest advantage of having your own engine is that you can make sure you utilize the CPU, GPU, and RAM on stuff that is important. And everything else is ignored. Using FPS engine to make an RTS game will not be efficient. Wait, but you're making a game on Windows, right? And on the motherboard, processor, CPU that supports Windows drivers, right? So are you really making a game with this full approach? You are still using tools of everybody, because it's impossible that you can craft a GPU by yourself. Hey? What did I just read? What?
I'm talking to chat super collector of stuff. It's called engaging with the community, bitch. Okay, let me talk to the people. Okay, sir?
On that note, there's a person in Discord that wants some advice, and I can give him advice. But I actually don't really have that much knowledge when it comes to AAA companies and how they hire their employees. So, for example, if this guy wants to work in a company that makes games, for example, and the predominant language is C and C++, but he really likes, but he's making all of his projects in Odin, and he likes it. Now, what would be the best thing to do? Because he's struggling with overthinking and often gets stuck on doubt, especially choosing tools. I would just tell him, or you, just use the tools that you're most comfortable with and you are most unlikely to quit with. Instead of forcing yourself to use something that you don't like. Because that will most likely lead to disappointment, and you might even quit because you're not having any fun. Excuse me. I want to build tools and systems with deep impact, compilers, DBs, games, editors. Bro, how about you choose one of these, man? Holy. Unless you're making small things. I value low-level control and fundamental understanding, but I also want those skills to translate into long-term opportunities. So basically you want to find a job as a software engineer. I think making any software will already give you a net positive. Doesn't matter which language you use. And let's say you use Odin. Odin is very close to C++ and C. So I think this shouldn't matter too much, even if you think that C and C++ will be more of a focus when you actually find a job. Since you know Odin, you know the concept of programming, you will be able to pick up C and C++ more easily. Read Samura's message. Okay guys, you both are gone for 15 minutes. So I can talk to this guy and maybe help him a little bit. I love Odin, how it makes me think, but I also want to build a future. I'm planning to migrate from a country where the government is feeding on war and doesn't give a thing about people. I wonder what country that is. I guess he's deliberately not saying what that is. Yeah, but this guy wants to be more on the technical side of things, you know. So if he wants to learn how to make, let's say, an editor, you don't really use Unity for that. Every country known in existence. No, I wouldn't say that about Germany right now, for example. But yeah, anyways. I don't want to talk about political stuff. I'm tired. Like, you guys probably know what that means. It probably means more of a poor country that probably has issues going on. That's what I feel like this message is from, okay? Now, I could be wrong here, but I think I need to ban collector of stuff from Discord too. This guy just won't stop. Look at this guy. Israel? I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to make that assumption. It could be any country where there's problems with war and maybe the government isn't that great. For me, this is also long-term opportunity. I think... So, guys, would you advise him to stick with Odin because he likes it? I'm gonna find you. You're gonna be sorry. I'm gonna find you and you're gonna be sorry. Just wait. How can I not find this guy? There's no way. You can't be serious. Bro, it cannot be. You cannot be serious. Huh? How's this guy? How you get away with this? You're so lucky. He left the group?
Fuck Cakez. Fuck pirate software basic.
I can't believe it. Okay, you got lucky. I'm gonna get you. This guy just logged off, didn't he? Oh, you're so lucky too, man. Duh, I should stop looking at Discord, man. You can't look at this for like 2 seconds. Isn't there a search bar? Yeah, I tried, but if these people leave, I think it does something. Okay, well, anyways. So would you guys tell him to stick with Odin or learn C++? Hover over the React and click on his name. Oh, that's possible? I didn't know that. Good to know. Aha. Aha! There we go. New tech unlocked. You can't hide now, bro. Can't find me though. Yeah, you're lucky right now. When hiring, it's skills and experience that matter. So if you're listening to this, Iggy, I would stick with what I like, what you like, if I was you. Because it will probably mean that you'll stick with, let's say, making games or learning through difficult times. Because when it's easy, it's easy. You're just gonna continue when it's easy. But the difficult times are the ones that you have to stick through. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, stick with what you like and you will learn faster. Yeah. Don't tell him Odin. Why is Odin a bad choice? I think Odin is great. Okay, this guy is gone. So, now that we have finally dealt with this, let's work on the weather system, shall we? So we're gonna make a weather system today, and I will take a little bit more time making the trailer. I thought about doing it today and rushing it, but I think that's not a good idea. I want to actually have the gameplay in the game rather than fake it, because it's starting to get to a point where it's really difficult to actually, let's say, fake it. Right, I can do this and then I can press C, but then the wind stops. It's all annoying as hell, and I'd rather do some... Excuse me. My God. Maybe make the fireballs, making ice enemies smaller, like they are melting. Yeah, Uma Bombay, that's a cool idea, but... it doesn't really affect gameplay too much. For my first game, max sales were about 6% and 5% from Linux. Really? How many sales did you have? Or you don't want to say how much? Team Jape. Cakes, the day I'll have a demo for my game, I want you to be the first to try it. Reda, like if I was you, I would put my demo out on itch first before I put it out on Steam. Because you can do so much with a fresh Steam page. You get a boost in wishlists at the very beginning. And if you have a good Steam page, because let's say you have a good demo, you can ride that wave. You can earn a lot of wishlists in the first couple of days, just through Steam traction alone. And so, yeah, that's a good idea then. Yeah, if you want to do that, yeah. Sure, and you can tell me about the demo. We can test it out, of course. Guys, please stop spamming. Shade11, okay? Please stop spamming. Why can I not ban you? Deny, yeah, deny. Okay. Not ban you. I wanted to delete the message. I don't want to ban you. Around 750. Oh, that's nice. That's good. How long did it take you to make that game? Konnichiwa. Hey, Cheesecat. Konnichiwa, bro. Listen, man, I can do so many cool things with like animation and stuff. But the thing is, I need to work on the systems and the gameplay first before I spend my time on art. And so in order to do that, let's build a weather system. And I think the best way to do it is... Oh, we need a float time as well. Let's just implement one and see how well it does. And in order to figure out the time, we use the level state.
Supertonic, my man, thank you for $12. Much love for you.
My man, thank you very much for $12. That's a lot, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate the big support. That is the chat. Come on. For Supertonic. Come on, guys. Thank you very much, man. Much love. Yeah, thank you. Much love back, bro. 1.5k butts. You know what the problem is? That's actually true. That used to be 3. 4, actually. I can't math. It was almost 4. And they're so delicious. I hate that. No, I didn't say that. No. There used to be 3 kebabs. 3 kebabs for the price of $12, which is wrong. It was almost 4, because back then they cost 3 euros or 3.50 euros. 3 euros 50 cents. And so 3 euros 50 cents times 2 is 7, and then times 2 is 14, which is just shy of 12. Now, there's conversion rates going on, and you know, PayPal takes a cut, but it's definitely more than 3. Okay? Cakes, I'll give you 20. No. I like speaking close to the microphone and getting up really close and smack say, okay? No, I don't know. Because I'm gonna do it. You know, what's gonna happen if I do it accidentally? But if I do it accidentally, and you already gave me $20 to not do it, do I give them back to you? I don't like that responsibility at all. Then we call you a promise breaker? Nah, bro. I already got too many titles, you know, because of the Godot tag. Like, this will be even worse. I will never escape that. Absolutely not. In Paris, it used to be 5 to 6 euros. What? So much? I work very sporadic since I also work full-time and on other projects, but around 2 to 3 years with a friend, so we are too. Excuse me, sounds reasonable actually.
Am I so out of touch?
750 sales for your first game? And you've been working on it for like 3 years? I've been working on this for longer on my game and I don't have 750 sales, so I think that sounds reasonable, man, Team Jape. I feel like you're on a good path there, bro. That's good. If you want, you can also say what name of the game it is. We could take a look. Maybe that helps a bit. Yeah, that's awesome next to your job. And Armadon, thank you very much for subscribing, bro. I appreciate it, man. All right, guys. But first, weather effect.
Collector's alt account just joined.
Hello,
Glad to
Colin
be
Gree.
back to my favorite Vulkan and Godot
Let's just do a
Please
void.
keep your functions
Do
shorter
we-
than 5 lines.
Weather effects. So, I think we, depending on the type of map, right? Let's say we want to probably, or we add a weather effect to a map. And for now, it's just gonna be story driven. How's it going? Hope you're doing good, Mr. Codingry. I'm feeling better a lot. Like, I can already speak much louder, which I love doing. And yeah, my headaches, they're gone. Look, luckily. I still have pressure on my ear and my nose, but luckily, the whatever these are called are not swollen at all, or barely swollen, which was like the big problem last time, right? They were swollen to the maximum. It was crazy. It was, and you know, when we when we talked about that and we were like, hey, is it good to remove them or not? And you guys told me it's probably not a good idea to have them removed because people realized it didn't do anything. Yeah. Tonsillis. Yeah, I had that last time. And it was only a couple of weeks ago, actually. That was crazy. Like, Zoe just gotta stop getting sick, man. It's annoying. All right, guys. So, what do? We switch on the... We probably want to have a weather effect type. But what if we don't have one? And can we have multiple weather effects? That's the question. What if we have no weather effect at all? So, for example, I'll give you an example here. If I go home and in, let's say the Goblin camp, you can see here that it's gonna take a while, but there is leaves that... Oh my god, this map looks so good. Holy! Just realized. Apart from the fire, damn, that looks vibrant. I like it. And also, guys, you might not be able to tell this, but I changed the... what is that called? The pine tree animation. It is now a little bit more realistic, like the leaves of the oak tree or something. Looks better. It's yeah, you can. Cool. Yeah. Should have done that much earlier. Anyways, you can see these green particles here floating to the left. Takes a while for them to appear, which I might have to do something else about that. They float, right? From top to bottom left. And now they disappear a little early, to be honest. Anyways, so that is a weather
Don't be
system.
afraid of poor marketing and you'll be
That is-
stronger. Good game will sell nonetheless. The money will come to you.
The trees moving was some crazy shader you made. Yeah, it is a crazy shader, but it also depends on how well I draw the leaves. So while before I had too many leaves here, I removed a lot of parts from this, and basically a skeleton for leaves. And now the leaves are more like leaves than almost the entire tree, because that looks bad. Much like this right here. This one is easier to do than this, but yeah, we're gonna have an artist fix that. Fix! My God! Stop! Fix all of that for us, hopefully. My current solo project I worked on and off for like 7 years. I kind of keep losing motivation on it, but I'll release it soon, hopefully. And what about the other game that you spent money on? Play Coding Grease demo he released yesterday. I don't really have much time today. And so it is planned that I talk to you guys now. And I have other stuff planned too. And I also have someone else who made a tower defense game waiting. But Code Agree, if you want me to play your game, I can, sure. Can you just write me a message on Discord, please? So we can make out a time, so I wait for you to come online and then I can play your game if you want to. Cancel other stuff. Shh. No. Do it the Bungie way? Oh, I heard that about Bungie. Like, see, like, my point is the following. If you're an artist and you're trying to learn, taking references and learning patterns and, you know, maybe getting inspired and, you know, taking some art and almost doing exactly the same, but maybe in your style, I think that's fine because you're learning. But if you're a AAA company and you have like the biggest budget ever that could maybe even reach you to the moon and you just blatantly steal other people's art, this is just, man. This is just... I hope they get into a lawsuit and they have to pay a lot of money to the original artist. That would be... that would make me very happy. Because they should, right? They should. Still an early vertical slice. I should keep releasing updates so there's time to play it. Yeah, Code Agree, I have a question for you. So you would agree, right? You made your demo on itch.io first, isn't that correct? Hello, Facade on YouTube. Hope you're doing good. Good morning. Artists have no money for lawsuits. Just make a YouTube video. Like Asmongold talked about it, as far as I know. So there will probably be lawyers contacting the guy, which happened in other situations too. Like lawyers. They earn money when they win these cases. So you don't, if you get lucky like this, you probably don't have to do much to get a lawyer. Yeah, they are actually rendered above the particle system, bro. I think. Let me verify that. Let me verify that first, though. Why did you choose C++ for game development? Doomstruck asks, because I wanted to learn something that everyone was using in game development, which was C++. Man, why does it take so long to build? What's going on? Yeah, excuse me. They are actually in front, but since they are slightly transparent, I made them slightly transparent to test. The particles showed up behind them. Or in front because of sorting, because I don't sort particles. I have it on itch for a couple of reasons. Document the development and having an easy link to share with people. So instead of bringing my laptop, I can just set a link to friends and watch them play. But you could do that with Steam too, Code Agree, can't you? I wonder, like, is the game good? We'll play it later. You know, you just gotta write me, and then maybe in the next couple of days we can make something happen. But first I gotta play the tower defense game of the guy that wrote me. It's also a game that's already released. It's a special situation for him too, which I was planning on playing it yesterday actually, but I got sick, and so I don't want to play the game when I'm sick, because I might just have a worse experience simply because I'm sick. And so I want to be fully focused. Okay, let's do the weather system, guys. It's been long enough. Weather effect. When we're doing a weather effect, so we probably want to have a const weather. We probably need a weather effect reference. Weather effect. And then we can. I don't like switching all the time, but in this case we can't do anything about it because weather effect wind. Let's call it not wind. I have a better name now. Forest leaves. Forest leaves. And we can do many more things, but let's call it... I'm sorry. Not appreciate. Sorry. Goodness. And then the other one is the weather effect. Snow something, right? Flash freeze. So, now, here's the thing. The weather effect, should that do UI elements too? The UI needs to know when a weather effect is gonna happen, because it's gonna build a UI element or just like an indication here that shows up like a snowflake or something in big with a timer. Like a countdown and then how long it'll be. Leave. How does your rendering work? Are you using some framework? Are you directly calling OpenGL, Vulkan, DirectX? I have an interface. It's basically a function interface where I implement the functions. I implement it in the renderer. So, for example, let me see here. Get transform. This is a little bit technical, but for example, draw a quad. Draws a quad based on some sort of transform that I get. And depending on what I need, I fill this in. And so basically I have draw quad, I have draw sprite. All of these functions are implemented without any rendering backend in mind. This is just purely data. And then in the rendering backend, all I do is take in lists of transforms and then draw them. So I have transforms, I have transparent, additive transforms. This also creates a couple of problems. I can never sort transparent and additive blending transforms properly. I can only first draw the transparent transforms and then the additive ones. So that means I cannot properly sort. And you actually saw that here, because the snowflakes are additive. They are drawn on top of transparent transforms. And if I turn the ice golem transparent, then the additive blending snow particles will show up on this guy, because I can't sort between the two arrays. Why don't you let people playtest? I told you, because I want to make a trailer. How do you draw them though? I get what you're saying. You have a higher level graphics layer, which does the magic and the calls lower level graphics layer, but how though? You're using shaders, so I guess DirectX. Yeah. Shaders, DirectX, and it looks like this. If you want to know. Let's see. When rendering, I first obviously set shader resources. Now you have to learn that. I can't explain all of that to you in like 2 minutes. But essentially, you know, you set buffers, transform buffers, vertex buffers, stuff like that. You set textures, and then depending on what you need, you update the data. So for example, when I'm rendering the game, I set my render target. I set the shader. Sorry, I set the shaders here. This is something else that's like very technical. And then I draw the game if I have transforms to draw. And in order to do that, I first update my draw buffer with the transforms from the CPU, and then I draw the entire draw buffer using instance drawing. And so I just repeat this thing everywhere. Let's ignore trails and splines, because, yeah, it's a little bit more that goes into this, but I do exactly the same thing. If I have render, if I have transparent transforms, I sort them, I upload them, I draw instance, and I clear. And for the additive, it's the same. In this case, I don't even sort the additive transforms, which I think you don't need that. So you just have one Uber shader? Yeah, mostly I do, yeah. It's called GPU HLSL. There are other shaders too. But this is it. So if I want to do wind, I just have a rendering option bit. And then if that bit is set, I transform the texture, or I deform the texture to wind. And then lighting is also baked into the entire shader as well, which we might actually remove. And I'm still looking for someone that can help me with this. We'll see how I do that in the future. I'm still looking for someone that can help me with this. It's literally just this part, right? It's not the entire pipeline. It's not the entire code. All I'm looking for advice for is how can I make Unity, somewhat Unity-like light happen? This is the code that I have. What type of code do I need to write into my shader? Depending on the lights, here are the lights. It shouldn't be too difficult. I'm pretty sure I'm doing something wrong. It could be a blending issue. It could be a different rendering pass. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't need help with everything. Like, you gotta be a little bit more positive, Collector. Okay, take a break for 5 minutes. Yeah, with Unity I can. I know that. Guys, I know that I can do that with Unity, but my game is not written in Unity. It is written in C++ from scratch. No libraries at all, okay? Assembler, Code King. So you cannot tell me to use Unity when that's not in the question at all, okay? Stop! Oh.
Hello, Cakez.
Get away with Godot. Okay, that's even worse. That's like, das ist wie ein Unity von Aldi, man. Superco understands the joke. Na? Lidl Unity, ja. Aldi Nord. Show some screenshots that show what you would like to accomplish. Me. With, oh yeah, I showed them already, but I can show them again. AQ. So what I want to accomplish in my game is, what is the Carnage game, guys? Unity from Wish. Von Wish sagt man auf Englisch. I see. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Super Cool. What is the Carnage game? Archvale? Something Vale? Emberville? It's not Archvale. It's not Archvale. Doesn't exist. Whatever that means. What is the game called, guys? You know this. That's how answers on Stack Overflow work. Just recommend a totally different solution using different technology. Not Dragon Age, guys. Man. Carnage. No. You know what I find impressive by this guy, man? Look at how many videos he has uploaded. It's crazy, bro. So impressive. He recently started a shorts channel too. It's doing very well. Really cool. Very impressive. So hard worker. And he's a nice person. Like everything that I'm not. So, really inspiring. Anyways, now what is the game? Come on. Guys, you know it. Emberville. Emberville. Oh, it was close. Yeah, that's it. So what I want to do, Mr. AQ, is I want to build a lighting system, much like Unity's, where this feels so good. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to do that. And you know what's pissing me off the most? Superco did this in like an evening. And he showed me the screenshot of Graveyard Keeper. And that was one of the first messages he sent to me. I'm not mad at all, but it's crazy, man. color plus? You think it's plus? It was 10 minutes. Dude, this is some blend mode stuff. Cakez Rage. I watched Randy do some lighting like this. Actually, excuse me, my lighting method is taken from Randy. We copied their shaders for the Blood Thief, or what is their game called again? Oh, something game. Like the game he released on Steam. I copied their shaders and I actually did something similar. Demon Knives, yeah. You need the scene to test it. Yeah, I get it. So what I think is different in these games that is not in my... I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm... No. Do they operate on Bloom as well? Man. Anyways, so I'm not gonna do this now because we already listen, man. We have already done this a million times. I will. It shouldn't be hard to do. Also, Bloom is slightly complementing the lighting, which you are like. You think it's Bloom? So what I want to do in the future is I'm literally gonna ask someone. I'm gonna give him my shader, give him my game. I'm gonna ask him, and I'm gonna pay him, because I can do it. Guys, I have done lighting 6 times or 7 times at this point. I'm not joking. I have literally done lighting that many times. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And it's sad, you know. It is, because you're trying your best. You're wrecking your head against the wall, and nothing happens. You know, it always looks bad. Always. And then people, like, I get super cool. I get your point that the scene needs to match. But listen, so you think this style looks good? Yes, I think this looks polished. I think this looks professional. Guys, this lighting, does it look good to you? Be honest, please. Okay? Need to be honest. Too much blue? Ah. Looks pretty good. Yeah, Thanos is one of those people that are always honest. Looks alright, yes, no, really good. I don't know, looks just fine. A bit washed out, no contrast, otherwise good. Yeah, I could agree on the contrast a little bit. Totally get it. But you have to realize this is a zoomed out screenshot. It actually looks something like this. Now that's a bit, that tells a different story, doesn't it? No, Jova, I think that you are a little bit biased because you're making a 2D game too. Okay? Just saying. 44,000 videos, it's good, but not the best. Bozo, this is like the default Unity 3D point line. 10 seconds of work, 20 seconds to make it look good. I'm not using Unity! Oh, that looks good too, man. Bruh. So, Superku's point is that the default map is more desaturated, and therefore the lights themselves cause more of a color change than on a saturated map. I don't know if that's true. Is it? So what you mean here in like a scene? Listen, Superku? Not us? Yeah, so that's what you're saying, right? And I'm not like, I'm just trying to verify. So let's say we pick a path where it's not that illuminated, right? Let's pick this part here and we go to a sprite. And then we make a, can we put the, no, that's big. That's too big, right? Yeah, no, that's not good. Let's make a new one. Put it here and let's sample a color. So that's about here in terms of brightness, or in terms of up and down on this thing means, actually, I apologize, that's wrong. Saturation is left to right. Okay, so gray, non-saturated, nothing, not saturated at all. To the right, maximum saturation. So we are about 30% to what, like 30% from the left. From like, let's say this stone here, right? So all of the colors are somewhere in this ballpark here, close. Like maybe nothing goes higher than 50%, let's say that. What about the, and then we get closer to here, it goes a little bit more into the saturation part. Like this one right here is very saturated, the top, and then the red part as well. So this is very saturated. Okay, more saturation than here. Fine. What about the plants that are right next to it? So the plants, so this is my point here. The plants, I think, is that my point? I don't know. They're very saturated. That looks very saturated to me. And then go here. And if anything, they are like less saturated. But they look brighter. Like if I take that and I move this right next to it. This looks brighter. So, let's go to my game, right? Where's my texture atlas? Let's pick a map. That's a map here. My saturation levels are very high. So I'm like 60%. Maybe 70 even. 60, 70% is what I have by default. Very high saturation levels. Yeah. Did Cakez make that? Looks really good. No, I did not make that. That's the point. Your art looks amazing today. Ah, yeah, and you wanted to be mod. Yeah. Greetings, hi, Pi Pi. Good morning. What does this, what does that in composition make you feel like it's professional? The fog glow? Your game looks very graphically professional. Does it really need those foggy lights? I don't think so. So what I want my game to look like is, I'll show you. Okay. Let's go home. No, you go home. So I apologize. Sorry. Here. I want this. I want this, but with like torches. And like this. Torches that illuminate maybe the path. I want to create like a vibe. This is a decent vibe already, but it's not vibey enough. It's not red enough. The fire, in my opinion, doesn't glow enough. Maybe that's just bloom. Don't know. Maybe it's just bloom. No, it's not scope creeping, collector of stuff. This is towards the release of the game. You're making your game as appealing as possible so that the more people that see this, they're like, oh, bruh. They are stunned. And so they're like, oh, let me wishlist this. This looks good. And this gameplay is also good. I heard a lot of good things about it. Good gameplay. And it looks that way. Of course. Can we make a dungeon or castle interior? For the game? Oh, yeah, that would be a cool map. Yeah, guys, the light is not moving with the fire. Guys, that I get that. But this is a still image. Come on. Guys, it is a still image. There's nothing moving here and it still looks good. This looks bad because of the water. The water's not in it. It's not creeping anymore, it's crop flooding. It's 100% bloom. So Paul, you think on YouTube, you think that this is just bloom. The only thing that I'm missing, what you're saying, is bloom. But then on the map, wait. Then on the map, where I have these fires naturally, like for example here, it's too bright. I can't even have a fire because the map is too bright, right? But to be honest, your lights look quite nice. The others do look more bloomy. Look up the old screenshots where you had bloom going on. Oh, I don't where can I see that? For my game, I had bloom screenshots. Really? Wait, let me see. You have to stop. I can leak our shit here. Remove from quick access. Remove from quick access. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, let me see. Where are my screenshots though? I think it's in assets. Maybe here. Here, you mean this? Bro, this looked so bad. Here. Oh god, you guys remember that? Oof. Looks so much better now. Goodness. Oof. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But this, that looks good. But that's one of my screenshots. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find old screenshots. It is how it is. I'm not gonna waste more time. It's fine. Demo? Did I do more screenshots here? No. Guys, why you skip this song? Code and Grease, isn't that a good song, bro? Oh, you guys, look at this. This is my first time. It's my first time making a title for a thumbnail. This is for itch.io. Doesn't that look good? Man! And the font looks amazing. For some reason, it's totally jagged. I don't know what that is. I don't know what happened there. And then this outline right here is partially transparent for whatever reason. Cakez TD tower defense game, bro. Best version? Nah, I don't think so, man. It had a lot of issues. I don't know. I can't find it. It is how it is. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. It is how it is. So, long story short, let's get back to weather effects. I will ask someone in the future. I will give them my code. I will tell them, here, how much do you want? Make it for me, please. I don't know how to fix it. If they can fix it for me, fine. I'm done. Listen, I can accept the fact that my brain only has that much megahertz of computational power. And at some point, you got to upgrade in a way. And so ask someone else. But no, I'll pay them money. Of course. I'll pay them money. Of course. Yeah, good at cheeseburgers. You can go back to being AFK, okay? No one asked that question. Just implement the bloom. I'll try to implement the bloom pass. We'll see. Yeah, collector of stuff is trying really hard to get me triggered today, but it's not gonna work. You're not gonna get me triggered today, Mr. Collector. Alright, let's go. Game. So, weather effects. Do weather effects. Forest leaves is easy. This. So this is simple. I wonder what layers means. Okay, let's get that done here. So what we are building right now is a system, depending on the map, where okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause notifications, my brothers, because you just kept spamming. When are you planning to release the next demo playtest? This week. I hope I can get it done. What I want to do is the following. I want to build out this weather system. Make a get a good looking shot where, you know, I have some heroes pre-placed with some nice looking upgrades and maybe a lot of, you know, goblins spawning, and then maybe this guy spawning. Maybe add one more ice type enemy. Maybe the rolling goo that gets bigger. I don't know. Basically build this version of the trailer, which I hope I'll be done with today. And then add in the necromancer in the next level, which I already fixed, where he spawns a bunch of skeletons. Hopefully we can get that done today as well, if I focus now. And then film a nice trailer with a lot of inspiration. If someone could help me out, it would be amazing. For those of you who watch the YouTuber Danny, I tried finding this today, but I couldn't. Maybe it's on Danny too. Maybe on Danny Dev, maybe on Danny too. He has a video where he made the trailer for Carlson. And he explained how he made the trailer, or how he made the trailer more interesting. And by adding a bunch of sound effects. And I tried to find the video. It might be one of his devlogs where he briefly talks about it. But I don't know which video it is. If you guys know which video it is, would be awesome if you could link that to me so I can watch it again. Because I think it holds a lot of valuable information. And in my opinion, Danny is one of the best. If someone makes a trailer themselves, I would say, wait, you found it?
Sort of hit list or something. So it's time to pimp up the trailer, but a trailer needs...
Thank you! Good, I appreciate it. It was adding weapons to my game. Okay, so it was this video. Okay, wait, let's listen to this. I'm gonna watch this again when we do the trailer, but this is important, guys.
Music. So I hit up my boy and I was like, hey, I need some music. And he was like, okay, sure, here you go. And I was like, cool, thank you, guy. And he's uploaded...
Yeah, okay, I need music too.
the soundtrack to his YouTube channel with a cheeky exclusive Carlson screenshot, and it sounds really good, so make sure you check it out. Link in the description down below. Show him some love like I did to your mom last night, if you catch my drift. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the mom jokes now. Not really. Then I recorded all the footage I needed and got to work on the editing. Now, the editing itself didn't take very long, but the sound design took a lot of time.
Yeah, so this is the important part. The really important part, I think. Depends, because let's say the game Gnomes probably didn't have that crazy sound design happening in the trailer too. But let's
Specifically for trailers, I think the sound design is extremely important. And here's a quick example of a normal clip with just music, which doesn't have a whole lot of impact.
Already crazy.
If we then just add a little blackout to the video, 2 little sound effects and a cut in the music, we get a much more appealing result. And after about 9 hours, the trailer...
Oh my god, look at all of those sound effects. Everything in green that you see here is a sound effect. This is speed up probably. Holy, like look how many, oh my god. How many hours?
is done, and you can see here why the sound design took so long. It's a goddamn mess. If you have headphones though, make sure you wear them when you're watching the trailer. Then I took more screenshots from the game, made some GIFs in After Effects, and put it all together in Steam. And here is the brand new page. It no longer looks like it was made by a 5-year-old, which is a good thing, and hopefully Steam put me off their hit list now.
It's one of the most wishlisted games on Steam, guys, but also because of his YouTube channel, for sure, right? But it does have a good trailer.
I'm not gonna keep you waiting any longer.
Yeah, the trailer.
Roll the trailer.
Hello, Carlson. You're my prisoner and test subject. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Not really. This is your companion, Billy. Your only objective is to get to the milk as fast as you can. Well, good luck, and don't die.
That's really good. Man, holy. Yeah. Goodness. It's so professional, it's crazy.
Let me introduce you to Billy's brother.
Oh yeah. It's a cut there, I kept it, yeah. Oh my. Like for the gun, for example, right? When he picked up the gun, he stopped the music, added a very loud click sound for the gun, and also made it, you know, black out. Where was it? Here, just a bit earlier. Like these tiny things are crazy. It's a lot of stuff going on. No, it is. Like, how many people do that? And then he makes it fit with the flow of the music as well. Yeah, good.
If you want
Oh my god, oh, stop! Okay, really good. Thank you very much for linking this. If you guys... You should... Yeah, I will. But I'll keep this in mind for some ideas, for sure. And you don't have to do this, by the way, guys. This is just one way to do a trailer, and I just like to inform myself, okay? Because there's many other good trailers that you can use inspiration from, or that you can use to get inspired by. Put this, and there's another one. You can also watch These Nuts Dev. He made a solid free template and explained what you need to do for great trailers. Who's the... Okay, this guy is actually timed out. For 5 minutes. Okay? Goodness. This one is for Crab Game. No. You're not gonna fool me, Shade11. I'm not clicking on your link. Check this one, Cakez. His channel is solid. Oh, really, Brento? Let's see.
Here are 5 of the most simple...
Okay. Trailer templates. Is it? Yeah. Okay, fine. I'll watch that. We watch this video then when we do the trailer. Okay, I appreciate that. I'll put that on Discord. Okay. Here. I'll put that here. Okay. Not gonna watching it now because we need to implement the weather system. I've been sitting here for like ages, not implementing anything. It's kind of embarrassing. We unpause here. Let's do stuff here. There we go. So now flash freeze. We need to, instead of blow the direction area, blah blah blah, instead of primary, we need to count up the timer. Take a look at Balatro and Vampire Survivors trailer. Yeah. They have really good trailers too, I know. Weather effect or time plus equals...
Someone putting his dick
delta.
in water? What is this? What the fuck?
Float. Delta time. Cakez, check this. It's very fitting. Int main return 0. Please stop. Be honest, okay? I gotta be honest here. I like their trailer because it's not so flashy. The music is carrying it a lot though. It's how do you say that? The music is, what is it called, guys? Not nostalgia, but whatever that's called. Not sure what it's called actually. It is how it is. Okay, guys, so let's actually implement this here. Come on. So we do the delta time here, the effect, and then if. Let's see. So game stage. level state dot time. If the time wait is greater or equals, we need to have a duration. Let me see, weather effect. Weather effect has a time and a duration. Okay, so basically, if the time is greater than the weather effect dot, does the time reset now? That's gonna be a problem. If the time resets, we have a problem. Start time plus weather effect dot duration. Wait. So it's gotta be greater than the start time, and the level time has to be less than or equal to the weather effect dot start time plus the weather effect dot duration. So it's gotta be in between those. Oh my god! So I apologize. Oh, you can't be serious. You cannot be serious! Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Then I want to apply the flash freeze on the heroes. Okay, now that we have this, I need to go to the bathroom. Give me a sec. Sorry, give me a sec. You cannot wait with tea. Buckle up. Buckle up, boys. It's time to implement the code. Are you guys ready for implementing code now? This is clean code. Yes, clean code. Example. All right, so let's see here. So what we want to do is the following. First and foremost, where is it complaining? Snowflakes. The snowflakes. The base layer is simple. Just layer effects. There we go. We don't need that at all. Okay, so snowflakes. And then this. So when the time, let's do a const float speed. So what I want to do here is the speed. I want to lerp this from 1 to 30 based on some sort of time. And the const float time, I want to take the game state, level state, dot time, and I want to remove that, the weather effect dot start time from it, and then obviously since this can go bigger than 1, I want to ease this. Maybe ease out quad for now. I want to ease this, but I want to take this entire thing, and since this would be a 1 how do you say that? This is a 1 second duration. So basically, wait, vi, this, delete, float time is the paste, this, divided by 2. This will be a 2-second duration. Right? And then we assign time again to be the easing function of the time. So now we are easing it over a 2-second duration. So we are basically creating a new I hope that works actually. Oh my god. Normalize it? I don't know what you mean by normalize. What is game state and level state? The state of the game and the state of the level. Very simple. And then we have the speed lerping using the time. And then we only do this if speed is equal to 30. That's when we actually deal the dot damage and apply the chill and freeze effect on the units. And then this is multiplied by speed. Wait, multiplied by time. And then this should be a t value actually. Instead of time, this should be t. And so over here we go towards 10 wind. This is always there. And then we use the speed here. Okay, so now that we have figured out the speed, we can get rid of this. And I think the moment if the game state level state dot time is less than or equals this. So basically, weather effect is done. Then I want to set a new time. So game weather effect dot start time is level state game state. Oh my god, game state level state. Oh my god, state dot time plus 120 seconds. So 2 minutes cooldown. This should work. The only problem is number one, what is complaining here? Speed. The snowflakes.
Demo out. Check. Mixed review. Check.
I see.
Doesn't work on AMD. Check. Unbalanced game. Check. UI bugs. Check.
Oh,
Yapping
I got
all
an
day.
idea.
Check.
Speed is 1, and then we assign the speed here. There we go. Hello, Poseidon on YouTube. Good morning. Regular German gentleman. Is it much work to alter your code to make a 2D game and run Plants vs. Zombies simultaneously? I can make Plants vs. Zombies in my engine. But it's a different game. Why would I do that? Guys, can you stop spamming, please? I just realized that it's just 2 people. Please stop spamming. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. So now I can no longer click. And I need to visualize. Let's see, unlocked. Unlocked. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I hate Vim searching. I hate Vim searching! Sorry. Unlocked rendering. Thank you. level time percentage 0.2f. Add 20 pixels in, 50 pixels down. Text data dot render options is outline. Yeah. And then comma. The arguments is game state level state dot time. Give me the level time, please, and tell me that it just increases and it never reset back to 0. Okay, please. Level time 0. Okay.
Supertonic. My man, thank you for $21.
What?
Much love for you. Genuinely hope you'll find success, and because it's fun, here's a motivational song.
Salami, 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 salami,
Goodness.
salami, 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 salami.
For real though, Hungarian salami is the shit.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the big support, man. Come on. Thank you, man. Super tonic. Really big W's in chat. Thank you very much, man. What a big support, bro. Update level. I forgot to call this, guys. Do weather effects. So we need a weather effect in Delta time, guys. That's an issue. We need a weather effect in Delta time. Delta time we have, but we need a weather effect. Where's the weather effect coming from? Depending on the level, I should have a weather effect. What I can do is, okay, I got an idea. Snowy, god damn it, snowy. No, please, snowy forest, yeah. And then we'll put a weather effect here. Const weather effect. Weather effect for now. I'll put it on the story map, and then later on we're gonna put it on the level. How many kebabs is that? Not enough. Which is why you should not buy them. It's awfully expensive. Even if they are really delicious. Let's put it here. 3 kebabs? Probably. You know what the biggest scam is from the kebab industry? Double the meat. Extra meat on kebab. They literally do not put extra meat in there. They just fool you. It is true. I have seen it. I saw a guy pay 18 euros for one small... What is this? What is this round thing called, guys? It's not a kebab. It's like a... Not a kebab. The round stuff. Tortilla, Rollo Döner. Dürüm. Yeah, it's called dürüm. For one dürüm. And the only thing that he asked for was extra meat. 18 bucks. This is even worse than McDonald's. Weather effect flash freeze. Okay, what else do we have? Start time, let's say 20 seconds. Well, it's gonna be 30 seconds because then the enemies are quite progressed already. So you gotta get through that. And then what else? Duration is, let's say 5 seconds. Dot. The stats are obvious, but I guess I should do the stats here. I can. Okay, let's test that. Stats dot values on Stat, cold, stat, chill, effect, dot base is 50, and then chill duration. It's 1, and then stat freeze chance, 100%. Or let's put it to 50%, and then freeze duration. The freeze duration, I'm gonna set that to 6 seconds. So more than the duration here. And then there's one last thing. Freeze cap. The cap at how much freeze we can have, 100%. Here we go. Now, why is this complaining? Oh, because it's not a comma here. Okay, wait. Duration, maybe here. Yeah, and oh, stats value. Maybe the type is at the very top. Wait, then I'm gonna make sure that the stats are at the bottom then. Okay, cool. And now we can do another weather effect on the other on the other things, but the simple weather effects. This is just gonna be a simple one where it says this is the weather effect forest. Forest leaves. And so we're gonna add that. It's a little bit annoying, but maybe that's fine for now. What I mean by annoying is I have to assign it everywhere. Maybe we can make a default, I don't know. Yeah, okay, now that we have the weather effects, let's see. We are missing the weather effect, which is from the level data. And where do we get that? This is also bad. If someone pressed the R key, they're already on round 11. Let's delete that. That's not good. Where should I put that? Story scripting. The round bread. Do weather effects. Well. Where's the level data? Round spawn data. Here we go. Where's that coming from? Wait, what the hell? Ah, I see here. Here it is. So we're getting the story map. What is this again? Level data. That's bad. Shit. Cause story map is const. And so I can only get a const reference from this. And if I put the weather effect, oh man. So I can't even put the weather effect. So I need to put it on the level state then. Okay, so we need a weather effect on the level state now. It's a bit annoying, but okay. Which means this stuff has to be put in the header. There we go. And then we have the weather effect in the game. Why are you complaining? Because it should exist, bro. Why are you complaining? The game.h is in... Okay, it's not. And we put the weather effect from the level state in here. So then we don't even need that. Good. Simple. Now that we have the do weather effects function here, we can finally also get rid of the do global particle system thing. Oh, the wind is important. I just noticed. I forgot. So by default, of course, the wind is 1. And then when we have the flash freeze happening, we need to set the wind to... which one is it though in this case? Oh, I'm setting it here already. Okay. Hey there, did you make the art yourself? Yeah, like 90% is my art. And then some people in chat helped me with art, and I took 1 or 2 sprites off the internet too. But mostly it's my art, yes. Hello Nova, hope you're doing good, bro. Okay, now. These things have already been used or been done. The stats come from the weather effect. It's okay to use assets if they fit into your art style, it's efficient. Yeah, I think so too. I really hate the Vim bindings and plugins in VS Code. IntelliJ's Vim idea Vim is the only one I've been able to enjoy enough that I don't miss NeoVim while using it. Except the 16 gigabyte of RAM Radar C line use. Oh my god, what? 16 gigabyte? Holy! That's crazy! And Embu, thank you very much for following, man. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, let me do the random clips again. Did they stop? No, they did not. Random video? Why is nothing playing? What's going on? Is that normal? Mr. Are you here, Mr. Abbott? Is that normal that the clip is not playing? Wait, is it paused? Play? Seems to be stuck. If you're seeing this, there seems to be... It doesn't do anything. Not sure what that is. Let's close this here. We have the link saved. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Deal dot damage. If speed is 30, we deal damage. Apply chill. Greater equal than 20, make it happen earlier. T, spawn position, blow direction, palette. And I get, yeah, of course, because I changed the data. And Maxpoo, thank you very much for following. I've worked for 7 years for those 5,000 pounds. I literally sold my house and I only eat bread. Another day, another scam. I don't know what happened, man. I'm sorry. Like, this doesn't go away. Oh, it's gone now. Weird. New bot update is bad. Download the 172 version. Yeah. Cakez, yo, Mr. Cakez, did you know that we have the same CPU? I've had this bad boy for 5 years now, and it isn't good for a reason. And if that isn't a good reason to mod me, I don't know what is. I see. Okay, I'll think about it a bit more. Okay. Sorry. weather effect is level data dot weather effect. There we go. So now that we have the level data from the story map, we also have the weather effect. Pipe, I can take my mod. You don't want mod anymore, Mr. Iffy? Okay, let's continue here. All right, we should now have weather effects in the game, but I think they don't work properly yet. Let's test. I think this time here resets. At least the snow is falling, which is nice. And you guys might have noticed I have increased the blueness of the... You guys didn't notice that, actually. I made the background more blue. My God! Sorry. Let's test here. What is this? Okay, let's look at level state time. Weather effect start time. Huh? It never did a weather effect. Huh? That's some bullshit. Time? Start time. Okay, wait. Let's restart. Okay, let's see here. So if I do a thing, the start time is 120. Is it really? No. It's 30. You're lying. It is 30 seconds. You are lying. Huh? What you talking about, bro? That's some bullshit. Wait, maybe it goes here. Wait a minute. Start time. Aha. If the time of the level... I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. It's difficult. Wait, so the time needs to be greater than the start time plus the duration. Then I choose a new time. That was the issue. So it was never happening. Okay. What is the schnitzellib file about, lol? The schnitzellib file, sir, is about a utility. Alright guys, on 30 seconds, we should get a flash freeze for 5 seconds. Okay? Let's see if it happens. You ready? Come on! Oh my God, it works! Oh my God, yes! Awesome! Now we just need an indicator that this is going to happen. I need a countdown. And, yeah, well, an icon as well. We need a snowflake icon. A cool looking snowflake icon. How do we get one? I think I do have some. But they might not be good enough. Let's see here. Good morning. Hey, Mr. Pikachu. Good morning, bro. Okay. Maybe I don't have an actual snowflake icon, guys. I might have lied. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I might have to draw one or get one from the internet. I'll try to draw one first, but I think I'm just gonna get one from the internet. Because, I mean, what would you do for Snowflake and how big would you make it, right? Let's start with 32 by 32. Freeze 50% of towers randomly instead of all. It is a 50% freeze, actually. Here, I'll try to get as many towers up to show you. Watch. Please tell me it doesn't freeze all of them. Of course it freezes all of them! 50%, bro! Stop! Okay, wait. Bro, it is 50%. Okay, now if this freezes all of them, the game sucks. No way. Hey, 10x developer, good morning, man. And Bot Musti, good morning as well. How you doing, Cakes? Good, good. Thanks for asking. 50%. You can't be serious. No way. No. There's got to be like some wrong code here. There's no way this is 100%. Absolutely not. Nope. Bad code? No. We'll figure this out. Restart. I'm gonna place like a gazillion heroes. If this is 100%, I'm gonna lose my mind. Weather effects dot stats dot values on stat freeze chance. If this is 100, this game sucks. Weather effects dot stats dot values. Or weather effect. 50%. There's no way it's gonna freeze all of them. Ah! No, that's bullshit. How? Unlucky? No. There's no way this is unlucky. Nah, you're not doing that. Shouldn't it be 0.5? Yeah, I turned that into 0.5, but let's see. F11. No, maybe freeze chance is wrong. We'll have to see. Freeze duration, 6 seconds. Freeze chance, 0.50. Freeze chance is 50, and then I roll a random number. 80. The random number needs to be less than the freeze chance. Oh, I know why. I know why, guys. It's simple. You know why? The reason why this is 100% is because I continuously apply the freeze chance. Every frame. What I need to do here is if the speed... So I'm gonna do... oh, man. I can't even use the lerp. Unless I can get the previous speed. Shit. That's annoying. I can use the wind as an identification to apply. So let's say it's not the speed, but we have T, and I can say, well... Nah, I don't have T. Mano! Hachi! Sorry. It's simple, but I need to keep track of the previous speed. I could do it like this, but that's really bad. That doesn't even work. I could do something like this. It would work, but it's annoying. But I mean, Undertale was written in terrible code too, right, guys? So is that really a big deal? I don't know. I think it's fine. What are you saying, Copium? Do you have a better idea, man? And yes, to let you know, I used the Y offset for the stupid sprite too. Because I didn't find a better solution. It is how it is, guys. Tangy TD will never release, he will farm subs forever. Zakaza, you do realize that if we are purely talking about content, it would be better for me to release my game, have sales, make videos about it, and then make a new game, right? Because the type of game that I'm making is not that appealing. You do realize that, right? Because what you're saying is nonsense. It's not like I'm farming subs because I'm not releasing my game. It's actually bad to not release the game. So this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Alright, so that's some bull crap, but let's see. This time? Aha! Nani? That's gotta be, chill duration is gonna be 6, bro. It was a little rage bait, don't fall for it. I'm sub, brother. Max Poo, thank you very much for following earlier, 15 minutes earlier. I appreciate it, man. Alright, let's see here. So, what I don't like here is that the chill duration, which I know why. I need to restart. Let's get a bunch of money. And now we have an actual weather effect in the game. Alright. You ready? Actual weather effect. I wonder if it should start on 20 seconds or on 30 seconds. I'm subbed for Godot, for Cakez. Oh yeah. You see this? I gotta be honest here. I want them to be chilled for longer. I want this map to be difficult. I don't care. I want this map to be difficult. And so you're gonna have attack speed minus 50% for 10 seconds. It is how it is, man. Let's restart. I wanna see how the 10 seconds feels. What a bunch of dudes. Oh wow, that looks cool. Oh wow, that looks cool. I didn't know that. Damn, all of them show up. That's cool. Oh wow, I didn't know. Wow, that looks amazing. Control K. Oh yeah. Oh, and they're still frozen. They're still chilled, and they're slowly. Yeah, that looks awesome. I like that. Okay, so now that we have a flash freeze in the game. What the hell? You see this? That's crazy. Now that we have the flash freeze in the game, it's time to add an icon. And so I was about to draw, I don't know, I've never like really drawn cool looking, whatever these are called. you know, snowflakes. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this. Does that look good? If you guys have any idea on how to make a cool snowflake, let me know. Well, we'll see what we end up with. I think anything could work. Excuse me. Blue fractal star cakes? Blue fractal star. A blue fractal star, okay. So this doesn't look like a good snowflake to you guys so far? I think it's too... also, it's not even the same... oh, that's an issue, actually. Maybe not. Mm-hmm. God, that looks bad. Holy! Oh, and that's not even... oh, God, that's not even aligned. God, that looks bad. Oof. I mean...
am I so out of touch?
I'm gonna Google that.
No. TeamJape.com just subscribed.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Images. Aha. This is an icon. What is this? Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Pixel art media. Lolboy. Oh, actually, I remember this. I actually used this as a reference before, yeah. I'll do this with an outline. No, you guys can hate me if you want to. It's fine. You can hate me if you want to. It's okay. Let's just see. Maybe I could do some variations to not straight up copy it, because yeah, kind of bad to do that, right? So we start out with a hole, and then we build a net around it. Like this type of stuff is... goodness. Goodness. Yeah, and so then we have white pixels here all around, huh? Goodness. Oh my. Holy. 3 pixels. I know it's not the best to just take something like this. Is that 4? There's also quite a lot of different pixels here. Bruh. Bruh. I think that's a bit too much. Also, that's really large. Is it? Let's see. We have 2 here. This. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like this? Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. Oh goodness, my nose. Please stop. Oh. Have you guys ever needed to do Hachi so badly that your eyes started to tear? Bruh. Goodness. Especially when it doesn't come out. It's like really annoying. I think I have better colors here, to be honest. These look much cooler. Oops. Let's just see how it looks when I'm done in the game. Put this here. Okay, now we just gotta do this one here. And we should be good to go. Excuse me. Okay, this is everything we need to do because we can duplicate this. We don't actually need to draw the entire thing. What we can do is copy this and then shift this down so that it fits here. You can shift it down like that here. And then horizontally like that too. There we go. And then the only thing that's missing is these ones rotated. One here. And one... Actually... bro, Shift H. You stupid? Hey! Bro, you dumb? Shift H. Shift V? Oh, I see. Never mind. That's big. I gotta be honest, that's too big. Now that I've done this, let's say we use it, right? Which is stolen. Like literally stolen. So I'm kinda against that a bit too. But let's say we use that, right? It's gotta be, obviously it needs to be outlined. Otherwise it makes no sense. I'm gonna put it in the game for now. Let's see how it looks. But I think it's too big. It looks amazing. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. And obviously it needs an outline because, let's see, assets. Where do we put this even? UI, dialogue, abilities, enemies, heroes, weapons, items, mission previews, town. I mean, we can do an icon here. Sprite, icon, snowflake. So that's 32 by 32. And we find the icon on 640 by 304. There we go. And then in the game here, when we do weather effects, excuse me, sorry. We can figure out the time before. Let's call it float anticipation, which is the game state level state dot time minus the weather effect dot start time, or the other way around, because the start time is always bigger than the time here. Wait, the start time minus this time here. Yeah, and so that should give us, if anticipation is greater than 0, and anticipation is less than, let's say, 8 seconds, then I want to draw a UI sprite, or I want to draw a render quad, which dot position is, I think, 32 size, so 16 in minimum plus 26 maybe, or 24, and then let's say it is 32 down, and the same thing for the previous position, and then no size, and then dot sprite ID is sprite icon snowflake, which I think is at the top, and then nothing else actually for now. I just want to see what it looks like. It's another, we have the anticipation 8 seconds before it should do a snowflake effect, and this would be the snowflake that shows up. Let's see. Aha. Yeah, the anticipation. And so then it's gone. Look at this. This wobbles. That's not good. And so we have the anticipation here, and I think that's too big for a UI element. What do you guys think? I'll show it again with a bit more units. 8 seconds before this will show up, and then it will count down the seconds. That's the idea of this. That's what I want to do. Oh, but man, wait, I didn't even see that, sorry. Teamjape.com, thank you very much for following, man. Wait, for subscribing. Like, did I miss that? Or did it do the what is it called? The notification? What's up, Bruder? Hey, Nixon, good morning. Thief? No, the thing is too big, guys. That's the problem. Give it a circle or square background so it looks like a proper icon. Also, interesting. I don't know. What the fuck is this Crunchyroll sub thing? I don't know. Not sure what that is. We need a better snowflake though. This is a little too much. What if I just take the snowflake and make it smaller? Till it looks somewhat good. Never happens! No! Okay, so I can make it good small. So we gotta figure out a better snowflake ourselves. Damn it. I don't want it to be a proper icon. I just want it to pop up and blink. You need to shrink it without the outline, Cakes? You think so? Okay. Nah. I mean, somewhat. This is the best that I could potentially fix here. But I would have to probably extend this part here to the right, and then that could work. And this can still work. And here we have to figure out something. But for these, I can just put them in the middle. See this? Put this here. And then over here we'll figure out something. Let's see. This is the proper position actually. Is it though? Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's actually the correct position. And then over here, I think it can still work. Yeah, I think that looks good. Sorry. Choose a simple one that extends arms from the middle. I think we got something here, guys. Okay, we'll figure out something here. And for this, actually, what we can do here is we take that, and we put it here, and then we rotate it. Come on. Rotate it, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Move. In. Like that. Now, the only thing that I don't like is this part right here. I would like to fix this in a way that it looks a bit better. Maybe like that. Or maybe we do something like this, where we have... Maybe this. If you could only flip it on H and V. Yeah, I will, Mr. Asen. Okay, just wait. Sir, I'm working on that. Bro, I pressed Shift V, Shift H. Bro, Shift V! I can't believe it! There we go. It's a smaller snowflake. And I think it still looks good. I like it. So much faster than using a symmetry tool. Okay. I've never used them, bro. Okay. But I should probably start using them, yeah. Alright. Okay, what type of color do we use to make it a good looking snowflake? This? Or do I use that? Okay, so now it's a bit smaller. What do you guys think? Look good? From 1 to 10? Huh? This? I feel like it's not bright enough. So dark. Why is it so dark? It's odd. Cakez, I think people will have a hard time noticing it. It's in the corner of the screen. Yeah, but wait. I'm not done. Now we get to the actual good part. This is where we do the material. And dot render options, where we set it to transparent. And we are blinking the alpha. And so how do we blink the alpha? Essentially, we have the anticipation, which we can use. We can build a float t value that is anticipation divided by 8. That gives us a value between 0 and 1. Or we just used anticipation directly as in a sine curve. So what we could do here is float alpha is sine f from anticipation times 2 or something. And then the alpha will blink. Okay, that's terrible. But, I mean, we can test more, right? Then we divide it by 2, and then we do 0.5, which gives us a value between 0 and 1. So this is between 0 and 1. If we divide it by 4, this gives us a value between 0.25 and 0.75, I think. Yeah, it goes from -1 to 1. So... if we divide it by 4, it goes from -25 to 25. If we do plus 0.5, it goes to 75. So how do I make it go from 0.25 to 1? I want to make it go from 0.25 to 1. I need to add 0.75, do I? Then that's from 0.5. Wait a minute, no. Divided by 4 is -25 to 25. Okay. No, wait, that makes no sense. It goes from -2, wait, if I divided by 2. Wait, oh my god, I lost. Wait, so divided by 2 is from -0.5 to 0.5. 0.5 minus 0.5. Then plus 0.5 is from 0 to 1. From 0 to... Oh my god, why am I so stupid? I need Desmos. Yeah, pen and paper. I can't do it without this. It's impossible. So, sine x divided by 2 plus 0.5. Aha. From 0 to 1. X times 4. Faster. Makes it blink faster. But I want to go from 0.5 to 1. Divided by 3. Plus 75. Is that it? I mean, not really. Divided by 4 is from 0.5. No, I want to multiply. It doesn't even work. No, I don't think that works. I love Desmos. Desmos is amazing, yeah. Hello Christ, hope you're doing good, man. Wait, so in order to go from maybe 0.5 is fine, but I wanted to blink more. So if we divide by 3, right, then we need to add 6. 6? No. My God. Sorry, guys. apologize. Here's the problem, guys. You know what I want? This is the only thing that I don't really enjoy about game development, because I'm too stupid. This red line is great and all, right? You know what I want? I want a line that goes something like this. It creeps up, and then eventually it goes like that. I can make it again in a different layer. So I want something like this. I want to start with like, ooh, it slowly climbs up to where it's, this is what I want, the green line. How do I do that? If I say, okay, the change is always, Unity gives you that for free. Oh, great! Another feature that Unity had that I don't have. Ha 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 ha! Cool. Wouldn't that work wouldn't that work if you increase the static offset? I think it would. So like the plus here, right? Sine x plus x. So let's say sine f is this 0.5 variation, and then we definitely add in 0.25.
Am I so out of touch?
To get to the 0, 1.
No.
Mr.
And then we
Elmira
add
just
in
subscribed.
t. And then we take this entire thing and we ease out. Oh my god, that's crazy. Ease out. Quad. Damn. I want to stop. That's no way this works. Nothing in Unity is free. I would call a curve that you get for free, bro. It is a curve. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't blink at all. If anything, it blinks more. I can't believe it, man. It blinks more. Blink less. One more time. This dumb. Mr. Amida, thank you very much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it, bro. Okay, one more time. This time we're gonna make it. Wait for 22 seconds. What are you doing? Just mathing around. That's what I'm doing. Okay, 22. It doesn't blink at all. And the moment it gets closer, it blinks more. Okay, wait. Maybe anticipation here needs to be 1 minus. And okay, let's say... What are those golems? Ice golems. When they get close to you, they freeze you. Or they slow you down by 50%. They're really difficult enemies. I'll just have them there for now, for show. You want sine x? Unity breaks your spirit and steals your soul. What the hell? Maybe this is bad? Plus nothing? Maybe we start with this. Let's see. Let's test. Hey, why does it... Nah, this sucks, man. This doesn't blink enough. Times 8? Make it blink faster and then plus 0.2 F? I wrote the curve line that creeps up formula that you wanted to make. I don't know. What was the issue? Wait, you wrote that? Where? Sine x plus x times creep speed? This right here is what I need. What the hell? I think it won't work properly. It's a really cool line. So what you're saying is 1 is... Wait, is it actually the correct line that you sent me? Sin x plus x times creep speed. Oh, okay, that's not true. You're lying. I asked ChatGPT. They said, is it for cakes? F off? Yeah, sure. I don't think that's what I need, bro. What a liar. Insane. I mean, I guess it does work. But it looks so weird. Oh, bruh. Cakes, Desmos. I still don't know the use case for it. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I want to anticipate the user that something bad is happening by showing them this. And I can't do a UI text from here. Can you show the curve again what you want? I kind of wanted to blink violently, and then I don't know if that blinking makes even makes sense, guys. Maybe I should just leave it blinking always, and then the moment it is on, I'll show you guys. Okay, like texts, but add. Position. Let's get a const vector to position here. You know what the problem is about T, guys? And I'm pretty sure Aizen will agree with that. You need to go to the bathroom so many times! Because it just de-waters you, man. Right, Mr. Aizen? What is text? Ah. Yeah, really annoying, isn't it? So yeah, this is where Unity shines as well. Because I have to literally do a stupid mem copy of some dumbass text that could be done so easily. And this is in red. Or maybe green? I don't know.
Supertonic. My man, thank you for $6.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was the
Having way too much fun with TTS. Right, that's all I have to give. Heading off now.
Thank you very much for the support, bro. My man, Supertonic. Have a good day, bro. That's crazy. Thank you very much. You're incredibly generous. It's insane, man. Thank you. Let me see. Anticipation. And then TMP text, and then string length of TMP text See, this is why people don't use C, because of this dog stuff. That's why people use something like strings, because this is so annoying to do. And then I add the text. Great. And now it's drawing the text at the position. And I didn't even supply text data, which, for example, render options is outline. And then I could say center. Sin x divided by 270 plus 170 divided by 270 will get you 0.221. Really? Over time? Or like, which one is scaling? Do I scale the 2.7 or the 1.7? I'll test that in a second, thank you. So this is what I want to show. I like an anticipation for when the flash freeze starts to happen. You see this? And then... sorry. And then the text obviously is not on the position, but plus... Sorry, the text is actually below, plus a vector 2, 0, and then let's say, I think it was 16 below could be good. And on top of that, I want to do 0.0f or 0.1f. This kind of works, increases the frequency over time. Just tweak the fraction. Let's see here. Yeah, wait. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So this is making it a blink, 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 blink. Oh, that's crazy. Holy. X to the power divided by 2. Holy. And then you said this as well. What is this here? Thank you guys for helping with this. Wait, that's the same curve, is it? This curve here? It won't change that it's in the corner. I know, but I want it to be in the corner. Because people will be able to tell this. And now I just need to choose a little bit of a better position. Let's say... I'm gonna do 22 and then 34. Let's test that. Doubt? Yeah, guys, where do you want me to do this? In the middle? I can't do it in the middle. Definitely a little bit further down. Why not? Because you have to realize that bosses will be occupying this space. I'll show you. Bosses will be here. And so I can't put it in the middle because the boss is here. The HP bar. So I gotta put it somewhere. And I think level time is also doing a bad job because it's literally in the way, right? Let's say I put level time somewhere else. Or just remove it for now. Lucky Pants background. Thank you very much for following, man. I appreciate it. Good morning. And it looks like YouTube chat didn't update. I apologize, guys. Yeah, it did not update. Sorry, Jonathan, I totally missed your messages because the chat didn't update. And who cares? Long time no see. Are you sick, Mr. Cakez? I just got done getting sick. Yeah, I'm sick again. Zoe infected me again. Of course. So now, I think it's a little bit more noticeable while not being too... It shows you when it's happening and then you can... I think it's fine. Maybe the font is a bit big. But I think it's okay. I feel like the font is a bit big, to be honest. Yeah, and then also this thing here isn't actually correct. Wait. There we go. So step debugging or actually looking at this.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Dragonstorm97 just subscribed.
Mama, thank you very much, Dragonstorm. I appreciate it. It blends with the trees. It does. It does. We'll figure out a better way to do this. Sorry that I didn't see your messages. Sine x divided by 3 plus 2 divided by 3 will get you the 0, 3 to 1. I see chatters agreeing with me. Maybe it's a pull. Yeah, the thing is, Abef, I agree with you that you don't notice it at first. But what you will notice nonetheless is the visuals on the screen. And so while this is definitely not in the middle and will show you immediately, once you know that something is happening, at some point you're gonna notice the red number on screen. And I think it's not that important to put it in the middle. But people at some point will be able to tell that it's there. And I will also add in a halting point where a tangerine will do the dialogue about, oh, I'm freezing. And stuff like that. Maybe add more effects to it then. Again, let me test first. We have a bug here. It looks like it's not slowly lerping, but it's actually increasing the speed way too much. T. The value is 2. And then the speed is 1. It sets it to 12. Weird. And then the wind, which is 1, now is 3. So I don't understand how increasing the wind has this weird effect. Maybe, let me test. I thought increasing the wind over time would be cooler, but it seems like that's causing a weird issue. I'll show you what I mean, guys. You see how this jitters so much? And then all of a sudden it's slow again? And what I'm trying to do is make it slowly increase over time. Watch. It jitters, and then it's the actual speed. So there seems to be something with the shader that's not working properly. So maybe I can't like slowly increase the speed, but I have to. It's a bit annoying, to be honest. Would be cool if I could. Well. The same with the debuffs in PoE. People don't notice them because they are in the corner where you don't usually look. I agree with you, but don't you agree with me that such an effect like this... Just don't look at this icon here, just look here. Wait. You can literally see what's happening. Here, and then the icon is on the side. Guys, I will change the position of this if I have released the game. Okay, I will change the position of this if people give me enough feedback to remove it from here. Other than that, I think you need to trust me on this, that this is a good position, simply because it is not that important, but it is nice to know. I can't put it here because the boss HP bar is too close, and I will display selected enemies here. So if you select him, I will display the enemy here. So the only location is here. Below the HP bar, here is too annoying because then it's literally in the middle of the screen. And this is what I hate about PoE. The boss HP bar takes up a lot of the top part already, and then there's a gazillion texts that almost reach up into the middle of the screen, and you can't read anything behind that. It's so much clutter that I just don't want that. But again, I can be wrong here. I need to wait for your guys' feedback. Okay, and I can't put it here because this bar is gonna grow. There will be more abilities that are split between the user abilities and then global abilities from the heroes. There will be heroes that have global abilities that will extend this bar. And so it can extend until here. Which is why I think this is the best location. Anyways, we'll see, right? But I think this is okay that it's blinking and the red stuff. And then when it is... Maybe it shouldn't be red, but white. And then when it's actually on, it should count down. So where's it? And also I think that the speed here should be like less than 30. But what if it jumps to 30? Or less than 20? No, less than 30. Let's test if that works well. And then if the speed is... No, then we draw the same thing. Goodness. We draw another render text. I probably need to do an auto. Draw. What would you call this, guys? Something icon. Draw weather icon? Maybe? Stopwatch? I mean, it's the weather icon, right? And then we put all of that here. And it's even the anticipation like this. Freeze timer. Like that. And what do we need? We need the weather effect as a const. We have the weather effect in this, and then the duration is hard-coded for now. The position is hard-coded. Anticipation is hard-coded. What I don't want to hard-code is the text. Oh, this is the anticipation here, isn't it? So we probably... It needs to be a timer, I guess, or the text. Bruh. Oh, that's annoying, because I need the anticipation for the text, but sometimes it's a different float. Or maybe I extract out this if check here. I extract this out. And this too. This if check is somewhere else. Oof, T value. Oh goodness. Oh, alpha. Oh my god. All of... Oh man, that's annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh god, that's so annoying. I'm gonna hardcode this. It's fine. I'll figure out a better coding solution later. It's okay. I can't turn this into a function. I don't know how. Okay. I'm just gonna do it like this. If game state, level state, basically when it is happening. So in this case scenario here, I want to draw the weather icon using the duration left. So const float time left, which is the game state. Level state.time, and then we take these two and we remove the time. This is how much time we have left. How how much time we have left, and then we literally just repeat the text and the quad with the mem copy. So repeated code, but it will just work then. And we don't know the position, so we need to rename that to weather effect, weather icon position. And we get rid of that and we put it somewhere here. And at the bottom here, we can use the weather icon position. And we put it here too. There we go. Okay, cool. Good. And then instead of the anticipation, we do the time left. And in this case, we do red or maybe blue. And in this case, we make it white. For now. We don't have an alpha, which makes it just 1. Or let's see. Uh-huh. What do you guys think? You wanna see this again? The weather effect? What level time is it? Since I won this level. Is it 0 again? Oh, it just continues. Okay, that's good. So it actually does work. Let's wait until the next time this happens, which should be 2 minutes. Might not have enough time, actually. Because I don't have all these guys. Give me a second, I need to go to the bathroom. Did it happen? Did I get another? Oh, there it is. Oh, that worked. Look at that. Isn't that good? This guy's dead. Let's actually try to play a little bit. See if this is difficult to beat. Obviously, this guy is in a terrible position, so I have to undo him. Oh, wow. It looks good. Uh-oh. Hey. Hey! I like this mechanic. So now we have the wind mechanic in the game actually implemented, which means if we do a bad job... Bro, I'm literally losing. Like, I can't beat anyone. Oh, I actually did. Oh, wow. Look at how slow this guy attacks. And now it's coming? He didn't get frozen, but he got chilled. What do you guys think? Or should the freeze be longer? Can the aura move? This aura? No, this aura is stationary on the unit. So what do you guys think? From this. Like, I'm happy I implemented this exactly the way I want to. And now, the cool thing is, we can do a dialogue when the weather effect happens. So now this is the conversation that I built. Story scripting. Do Cage Tangy. Here. So we have the campsite road, then the crossroads and the goblin camp. These are all scripted. And then we can do another one. Else if. Let's yoink this a bit. Basically, when we are in snowy forest and we are in the story mode, we can take a look at some of the conversations that we had in the previous ones. So this is what it looks like. If we have the first conversation, if that's not happened, and this is where it gets interesting. I know that 30 seconds into the level, I'm gonna do my first... What is it called? Weather effect. And so that is times 60 ticks, so 1,800. Which means if I do 1,890, that's a second after. 1.5 seconds after. So 1, 2, so 29. This would be 2 seconds after this. I can do the conversation, which looks like this. We have the frozen Tangy saying brr. And then we push the modal. There we go. And now I should be able to get the modal or the conversation happening the moment we get frozen. Let's see if this works. God damn it! Why? Huh? What? Did build? Maybe? Hello, Sturdy Post. I say modal, bro, not modal. You know that. Of course. Maybe it already completed the challenge? 49. 32. Oh, it completed it already. Damn it. Okay, so, well, fine. Just to test. If it works. Let's see. Is this real? How my indie game failed? Yeah, we're gonna watch that in a second. I find that interesting because the guy made a successful game before. That's what is interesting to me about this. It's React content, yeah. Let's see. Oh, but it stops. Oh, it's not windy anymore because it stops. I think that's bad. Isn't it, guys? Maybe I should add something like... Excuse me. Maybe we can do an animation delta time or something? Some other delta time do we have? Frame time? No? Shit. Animation delta time, delta time. Oh. Update level. Yeah. We should put the debuff icon on the top of their heads with a progress bar. Nah, oh, you mean the... If I do that, it would be too much visual clutter. I know what you mean, but I think it would be way too much visual clutter. Or I can do this. Let me see. The wind. Wait. Dissipation. Effects. The particles can still go. Using not the game state tick counter. Real time times ticks per second, maybe. Let's see if this works. And then we do that for the snowflakes too. Does that work? No? Really? No? It doesn't work? Shouldn't it go in here? It doesn't go in here? Wait, did I hold it? Wait. It's not doing weather effects? Wait, it stops doing weather effects. Hey Cakez, I've been learning pixel art for 3 days after watching a short. Hey, that's awesome. How far have you gotten? That's good, man. Congratulations. Now you just gotta stay consistent. If you have some days where you don't want to draw anything, try to draw something small. Just to stick with it, right? It's fine if you draw something in 5 minutes. Just so you build a habit. That helped me tremendously in the beginning. Oh, I don't like that the weather stops. Damn it. I mean, we can also do the weather effects. Somewhere else, right? We can do in unlocked rendering. Oh my god, please just give me Hachi! God! One Hachi, is that too much to ask? I've been waiting for an Hachi for multiple hours, but it's not happening. I want Hachi! God, this nose is exploding! And when I do finally do one, I'm gonna faint! Goodness! Give me! F5. Aha! Oh, come on! What? The texts? Oh, I see. I get it now. Wait a minute. That's good. Actually, how many lines of code are you up to now, Sir Cakez? Actually, not that many, because I deleted like 5,000 lines of code. I'll look at it. I'll look it up in a second, okay? Yo, Kid Poodle, thank you very much for following, man. Guys, I'll be so happy when I'm done with this sickness. I'll be so happy. I'm done. I hate it. It's frustrating. Every time it's like... And you know, afterwards, you know how it feels, right? It's like an invasion of into your nose. It's like, that's what it is. It's time to change some of the music, my brothers. Let's go back to Campfire. Oh, I'm off to a climbing gym. Damn, that's cool. In main return 0. Good luck. But you know, after the sickness is before the sickness. No, tomato salad. The way this works is like this. At some point, you're resistant. That's what it is. Whether I can position dot draw data, then we have material. Oh, we don't need a material, but we need to dot render options and set that to transparent. Excuse me. Okay, now that should be everything that we need for these two to replicate them. And then the last thing would be to replicate the anticipation before this, which should also be reasonably easy. Yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Draw format UI text. In white percentage 0.1f seconds. And then we take the weather icon position plus a vector 2 of 0 and 14. And then we do render options, which is
maybe
outline.
If we go down, oh god,
together with
this is where the reds
center.
are.
I don't know why it shows me the D
I'm
word
good,
right
bro.
now, but
Nah,
I don't
I'm
need
good.
a D. Thank you.
There's got to be a different way back.
Draw UI sprite.
I'm not going there. How do I like? Huh?
Sprite icon snowflake, comma, not comma. Weather icon position. Hour, yeah, and then draw data dot material, which is 111, comma alpha, comma, and then dot now, comma, dot render options is transparent. Oh, holy abyss did not like this song. I understand, sir. Good to know. All right, so that should be a bit easier and not cause any array full issues. Once Zoe goes to the daycare, she will bring you an illness every 2 weeks, Cakes. Yeah, I know. I hope this is the case. I hope what happens is this. She's with another baby. Usually all day, every day. Not all day, every day, but almost every day she is with my wife's sister's baby. Because my wife and her sister, they both do stuff together during the day. And so what I'm hoping is that Zoe builds up a resistance because the other baby gets sick, Zoe gets sick, and they basically ping-pong each other. Eunice, yeah. And I hope that when it comes time to kindergarten, that Zoe has built up enough of a resistance where she is not sick every 2 days or something, right? I hope. You can, you know, it can be copium, but you're A. I made a tree and rock so far. Hopefully I'll be as good as you in a few years. You will be as good as me in a couple of months if you like try. Okay, null exception, fine. Let's restart here. Not how it works, brother. Start praying. Okay, yeah, sure. Sec. Path. So 0 seconds. Amazing. Okay. Why? Because I'm not supplying the time. Anticipation. Here, I think. And at the bottom, the duration. Here. Shake the... No, not shake duration. The time left. Why do the tangerines bully the ogres? No, the ogres bully the tangerines, sir. Aha! Oh! Ah! Oh my god! Effect done. Look at that. Weather effect keeps happening. So is that better than the weather effect stopping? I would say yes. Before the weather effect would stop and it would look weird. Needs sound? Yeah. True. I don't have one open. Wait. Assets. Sounds. Brother. So that one's gonna be, yeah. Ambience. I think we have... No, wait, maybe medieval? I forgot where that was. I think it was in medieval. Loops. Shit. It's so dumb. Give me a sec. We have more. Nope. We have more. Let's close that door. This all looks sounds bad, but I have better loops. Nature. High mountain wind. Wait. Okay. Gust. It's so low. Yeah, it needs to be like... It needs to be higher. It needs to be high. It's not high. But I had one that was high. But I forgot where it was. Where was it though? Loops, dungeon, monastery, tavern, town, weapon. So it wasn't here. And then it was in the new pack. Now that's difficult to find though. Anime music, ambient music. Well, ambient music, we just had that, right? Cave, chill day, maybe this. What? This is ambient music. This is ambient music. Aha. Okay, so let's not find ambient music like that. Maybe we have environmental ambience. Yeah, maybe this. Biome? Beach? Mountain? Or gust? Oh, it's another wind gust. Windy church. Windy winter strong wind. I mean, I don't like the shh. I want it to be more like, you know what I mean? Any takes on Godot, Cakez? I don't like the UI. I think it's not ready for 3D, but for 2D and prototyping, it's really good. Especially since you can cross-platform build very easily. You can make a web build like that, boom, and then you have a game on the browser that people can play on Edge and give you feedback on. So you can make a really fast prototype in 2D. Okay, what else do we have? Winter Cold Wind. I think this is a bit better. I'm cold now, yeah. What do you guys think? I think it's okay. It's not perfect, but good enough. And I wonder if we can loop. Oh, we just looped. It's 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine to me. Okay, well, let's see if we find anything else first. Windy Mountain Plains. Maybe this? No, the text will go away the moment you click. Right now it doesn't go away because I keep... The cool thing is about this, I can speed it up. This is better. This is exactly what I want actually. So Windy Mountain Plains it is. But let's see, anything else? That's even better. And this one? That's the best so far, isn't it? Church? Never mind. And this one's good too. This one was okay as well, actually. Oh wow. What about this? What about this one right here? Can it loop even? The problem is the background sounds. Church is always the answer. Or just the wind. I'm gonna test the wind. I'm gonna add that to Sprite. It's just saying that the wind saying who, yeah. True actually. You're right, man. 100%, bro. Okay, waiting for Sprite, not Sprite, DaVinci Resolve to start. Man, this takes long. There we go. So, what we're gonna do now is change the sound a little bit to make it sound a bit better, maybe even faster. You made more progress in the last 4 days than you did in the last 7 months. Now I'm getting excited for the game. You think in the last 4 days I made more progress in the last 7 months? Really? Case is cooking? Love it. That's awesome to hear, bro. Add 3 randomize the output. No, it needs to loop properly. Oh my god, you're loading today or not? Well, listen to this while we wait. Bruh. Oh, come on, load! We just want to do a sound effect, brother. Come on. The thing is, I need to stop the sound too. And so I definitely have to bait. Yeah, reaction after this, yeah. Once we are done with the sound effect for this, we will move on. Po Mao, thank you very much for following. Oh, I didn't see that. Kid Poodle and Dieter, thank you guys for following. Just make random function for what sound the game will play. No, it will always be the same sound. The reason why is because you can... maybe you don't see it visually because there's so much stuff going on screen, but sounds usually work very well when your eyes are busy. Sound effects, if it's the same sound effect, your mind knows, oh, this happened. So for example, when you drop gold and it's always the same sound effect, bling, then you know, oh, I just got gold. Why you might not be able to see where it dropped or that it dropped, but the sound effect itself will tell you. I'm not joking, like, I mean it. Oh shit. I see. Okay, so that works. So what I thought I would do, I'm gonna change the pitch a little bit. And then maybe make it faster by 140%. Let's see how that feels. Let's... Cakez, check Discord. I sent you a DM. Check Discord, SMH. Check your Discord DMs. Bro, I'm streaming right now. What's your problem? Chill. Holy. Wind example? Okay. Cakez, I sent you Discord DM. Cakez! Okay, sorry. Can this loop? Can this actually loop, bro? I need to see if this can loop. And what you can do in DaVinci is really cool. It's okay. You could stop playing now. You can set an in point and an out point. And then you can click this button right here and do spacebar. Let's see, does it actually loop? Close your eyes, guys. Towards the end, close your eyes. Now. Shit, it doesn't loop properly because the application sucks. But I think it loops. You like this more? Okay, so number 1 or number 2, guys? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 is the longer one. Number 2 is the shorter one. Which one you like more? 1 or 2? Stop spamming. I'll see you in 2 minutes, man. 2. You guys like 2 more? Church? 2. 2. I didn't hear 1, so 2. Okay, well, I'll show 1 again. Never mind. You mean I should mix them both? But I can only mix part of 1 into 2. Unjustified ban?
Ify, I asked you yesterday not to remove timeouts from people. Please stop removing the timeouts from collect-off stuff. Okay? Otherwise, we get another situation where I get triggered.
No, please don't do that, because then I get triggered and might actually like do something bad. Like the reason why I time out collector stuff, because he's just been negative all day today. Okay? Don't do that. I don't think that's how it works, guys. Let's just see. Let's see. Is that actually the entire thing? Or do I have to go until here? I hate this about this application, because maybe this is not a good loop, but let's see. Gone triggered by... No, it's not about that, bro. It's about the messages, the constant flood of messages. What do you think of the character Zed? You mean from League of Legends? I mean, it's a League of Legends character. Keep collector banned. I'm here to pick him up. I don't really have an opinion on him because I haven't I didn't play in a long time, bro. Zed or Set? I heard many people hate Set because he's an easy champ. But I don't know, I didn't play against him either. Okay, let's listen to this first. Ah, shit. Let's listen to this. If it has a terrible loop, then we lost. I don't know. We'll have to listen to it in game. How long is it? It's 8 seconds. Okay. Clean loop. Watching Quinn play Set was painful. I think he just has an unfortunate living situation where he can't really be in an area where it allows him to comfortably play League of Legends without getting stream sniped. And he tried to play League of Legends in another area, but the ping is just annoying. I did that too when I first started League. I played in NA, but it sucked. Okay, let me see here. Spieleentwickler. Cakez framework, assets, sounds. Put this here. And then start this with Audacity. And we need to change a couple of things. This one right here, the project hertz. The project rate needs to be 44,000. And then we need to export this as a WAV file. It might also be too loud, but we'll have to see. If it's too loud, then I have to do something about it. Oh wow, Mr. Kid Poodle. That's a long message. I'll try to read it. Give me a sec. Non-save. Hey Cakez, I've a question I'd appreciate your take on. Why are you still using C++ instead of switching to Odin or trying to get J access? Is there a concrete reason? I've been wrestling with that. With what to commit to. I really enjoy Odin, it's clean and productive, but I keep doubting its long-term viability and job prospects. Shared more context in general chat. Yeah, I actually talked about this earlier. If you rewind the video on YouTube, Kid Poodle, you'll see us talking about it a bit. The first like 20 to 30 minutes of the stream. Skim through it. I don't actually have the time to send a timestamp because my wife just called me, guys. So I would love to, but I can't. I'm running on a timer. Actually. The YouTube? Yeah, no, like, listen, I would love to do it, but I really do not have the time right now. Sound stuff? No, the Audacity stuff, okay. Assets? Sounds? What we were talking about though, to keep it short though for you, I think, or we think it would be best if you keep with what you like. And why I am using C++ still is because sound option, give me a sec, sound option, sound effect together with sound option fade in. Okay, so that plays the sound, and then I think we need to also stop the sound here. And I think it stops sound. And then it fades it out. Let's test if this works. Let's see. Shh. Fuck! Why? Path. Fees. Flash fees, of course. God damn it, of course. Yeah, that happens. I need to call back my wife. Because I need to pick her up. God damn it. I didn't get to the YouTube video. Mano! Do the goblins get affected by the cold too? I will test if I should do that or not. Let's see. Spawn the road. Use enums cakes? Enums, but I want to merge different sound effects together. Let it loop. We're gonna wait until it loops. Do we hear a loop thing? I think it just looped. Nice. So now we have an actual sound effect for wind. Sounds good, yeah. Amazing. I like it. That's awesome. Ship it. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna ship. And we also have this thing here happening. The whatever that's called. And so we now can get rid of
directory to that. Direction to this.
We also
that worked.
Do we win in here? Yeah, let's see if it actually also disappears. Let me find that. Here.
Oh my god, oh my god, what a day, man. What a fucking day.
Alright, let's see if it stops
when
we are done with this.
I just can't anymore. Oh my god, and the me and engines, man. The fucking UI rotates even here. What?
It keeps playing the sound. Okay, why is it not stopping the sound? Goddamn, I really want to fix that. Stop sound. Flash freeze wind. Let's see. F11. Play sound with fade out. I guess it doesn't find a sound that's currently allocated sound. There's gotta be one in there. Return. Wait, return? Timer. Playtime. What the hell? Hello, Orange Man. Hello, Chris, my man. Hope you're doing good. Okay, I'll figure out why the sound is not playing. I don't have the time to test out why now. It is how it is. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Xan the Batman, thank you very much for following. Let me see here. And Speedy Gonzalez, thank you very much for following as well. So what I'm gonna try to do, since I'm feeling better, I'll try to wake up a bit early and get the Necromancer stuff done off stream, so that tomorrow we can actually do the trailer, and hopefully by the time the trailer is done tomorrow, I'll try to prepare everything so we can do the trailer in a way. So that tomorrow we can do the trailer and hopefully upload the demo. If I don't upload the demo today, I will try to still do it this week, okay? Don't hold me to tomorrow, but I would really like to get it out one of these next days. So you guys can play and we have a good looking Steam page. Okay? Anyways, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Hope you had a good time today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys for joining. Bye Cakes, bye Aim on YouTube. Nice touch. Thank you, Antonio. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a good day, guys. See you tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna send you over to Jackie. Say hi to her. I'm gonna leave immediately. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace. On YouTube as well.